GTA 6 has been hit by another major leak, and this time, the situation went much further than a few screenshots appearing online. On August 18th, footage from what appeared to be an unreleased development build of Grand Theft Auto 6 began spreading across the internet. The material was associated with a group calling itself CyberLeek, and within hours, GTA fans were trying to figure out exactly what had been exposed. Part 2: What was leaked? The first wave included gameplay footage showing Jason Duval in different situations, including driving, combat, interacting with the environment, and playing basketball. Alongside the footage, images claiming to show a much larger version of GTA 6's Leonida map also began circulating. The footage looked unfinished, which was one of the first signs that fans were looking at development material rather than the final game. Part 3: People started realizing this was different. What made the situation much more serious was that the footage appeared to show an actual playable build. This wasn't just a trailer or a collection of screenshots. The clips showed gameplay systems operating in real time, and CyberLeek continued releasing additional material as interest exploded across social media. That immediately raised a much bigger question. How did CyberLeek get access to this build in the first place? Part 4: The map leak. One of the biggest pieces of information to spread was an alleged map of Leonida. The map appeared to show Vice City surrounded by much larger areas outside the city, giving fans a possible look at the scale of GTA 6's world. But there was an important problem. Rockstar had not officially confirmed the leaked map, so fans couldn't know which parts represented the final game and which parts could have been outdated development information. Part 5: More gameplay appears. Then CyberLeek kept releasing footage. The leaks showed Jason driving, fighting, interacting with NPCs, and dealing with police. Other clips appeared to show systems such as vehicle fuel, character attributes, and other gameplay mechanics that Rockstar had never officially demonstrated. The more footage appeared, the more obvious it became that this wasn't a single isolated leak. Part 6: CyberLeek explains why CyberLeek eventually published a manifesto explaining its reasons for releasing the material. The group claimed the leak was part of a protest against what it considers anti-consumer practices in the gaming industry. The group wasn't only targeting Rockstar. Its message was aimed at publishers more broadly, especially over digital pre-orders, paid content, and what happens to single-player games when online services eventually shut down. Part 7: The 3 demands. CyberLeek's demands included ending digital pre-orders before independent reviews are available. It also demanded that publishers stop locking single-player content that already exists inside game files behind additional payments. And the group wanted publishers to guarantee that single-player games remain playable offline even after online services are discontinued. CyberLeek said it would continue its campaign until publishers addressed those demands. Part 8: Then the money question appeared. But there was another side to the story. CyberLeek wasn't simply releasing the material without any financial angle. The leaks were connected to cryptocurrency promotion, including a CyberLeek token, that created questions about the group's motives. Was this really an anti-consumer protest? Was it about publicity? Or was the controversy also being used to generate money? Those questions remain part of the debate surrounding CyberLeek. Part 9: Rockstar starts taking the footage down. As the leaks spread, Rockstar and Take-Two began fighting back. Copies of the footage started disappearing from social media and other platforms. Copyright takedowns were issued against material containing the leaked content. But Take-Two wasn't satisfied with simply removing the videos. The company wanted to find out who was actually behind the CyberLeek operation. Part 10: Take-Two goes to court. On August 20th, Take-Two filed requests in federal court seeking subpoenas connected to the GTA 6 leaks. The company targeted Microsoft and Discord for information that could help identify the people responsible for distributing the material. The requests sought information connected to accounts, devices, and other digital records. This turned the situation from an internet leak into an actual legal investigation. Part 11: Discord and Microsoft. The subpoenas sought information connected to online accounts and communities where the leaked material was allegedly discussed or distributed. Microsoft also became involved. with Xbox leadership confirming that Microsoft was working with Take-Two and Rockstar to protect their intellectual property. Discord, meanwhile, later said it had not yet actually been served with the subpoena and would assess the request if it received one. Part 12. Privacy concerns. The legal requests also created controversy because of the amount of information Take-Two was seeking. Reports said the requests included things such as IP addresses, phone numbers, email addresses, linked accounts, and device identifiers. That raised concerns among members of the gaming community who had nothing to do with the actual leak, but may have been members of communities where the material was discussed. Part 13. CyberLeek doesn't stop. Despite the legal pressure, CyberLeek continued releasing material. New clips kept appearing online, and the group continued teasing additional releases. At this point, the biggest question became whether CyberLeek actually possessed a much larger playable build of GTA 6. The group claimed it did, but those claims were coming from CyberLeek itself and were not independently verified. Part 14. Rockstar's big problem. The timing made everything even worse. Rockstar had already announced that an official extended look at GTA 6 would arrive on August 27th. That meant Rockstar was preparing to show fans more of the game officially, while CyberLeek was simultaneously revealing unfinished material without the company's permission. Rockstar had spent years carefully controlling the GTA 6 marketing campaign. Suddenly, that control had been taken away. Part 15. The internet gets flooded. Another problem appeared as the leaks spread. Alongside the genuine-looking material, fake screenshots and AI-generated GTA 6 videos also began circulating. That made it increasingly difficult for ordinary fans to determine what was real and what wasn't. So while the real leaks were revealing unfinished development material, fake leaks were adding even more confusion to the situation. Part 16. What Take-Two was trying to do. Take-Two's legal strategy was essentially about identifying the people behind the leaks and stopping the unauthorized distribution of its copyrighted GTA 6 material. The company began pursuing information from platforms that could potentially connect the CyberLeek accounts to real people. At this point, the situation was no longer just Rockstar versus people reposting videos. It had become a legal effort to trace the source, Art 17. Then Rockstar finally speaks. After days of silence, Rockstar finally addressed the situation on August 26th, and the company's first direct response was very different from what many people expected. Rockstar described the leaks as heartbreaking for the development team. The company apologized to fans for how long it has taken to finish GTA 6 and to share more information about the game. Part 18. Rockstar says the game is nearly there. Rockstar said GTA 6 is nearly finished. The company did not announce another delay. It did not cancel the upcoming presentation. Instead, Rockstar reaffirmed that the official extended look was still coming on August 27th, and the game remained scheduled for release on November 19th. Part 19. Rockstar addresses the spoilers. Rockstar also acknowledged that some fans may have seen spoilers because of the leaks. The company asked players to wait until the official release to experience GTA 6 themselves. The message was essentially clear. The leaked material was never supposed to be how fans experienced the game. Rockstar still wants the official reveal and the final release to speak for themselves. Part 20. And then CyberLeek responds. But the story didn't end when Rockstar finally spoke. Shortly after Rockstar's statement appeared, CyberLeek released another gameplay clip. The footage reportedly showed Jason driving a modified car while being chased by police, followed by a brief appearance from Lucia. So even after Rockstar finally acknowledged the leaks publicly, the leaks were still continuing. Part 21. Where we are now. Right now, Take-Two is pursuing legal action to identify the people behind CyberLeek. CyberLeek claims it still has additional GTA 6 material. Rockstar has finally broken silence and says the game is nearly finished. The official extended look is scheduled for August 27th, and GTA 6 is still scheduled to launch on November 19th. Part 22. The bigger picture. What started as a few leaked GTA 6 clips has turned into a much bigger confrontation. CyberLeek says it's fighting against what it considers anti-consumer practices in gaming. Take-Two is using legal channels to identify the people responsible for distributing its stolen material. And Rockstar is trying to regain control of a marketing campaign that has been carefully planned for years. For now, the biggest question is still unanswered. How much GTA 6 material does CyberLeek actually have? And after everything that has happened this week, what exactly will Rockstar show the world tomorrow?